A malignant narcissist is known to be the quintessence of evil. Malignant narcissists somehow fit that description. The term describes a person with a narcissistic personality disorder and an antisocial personality disorder. If you want to avoid interacting with them, worry not, for I am here to give you warning signs of a malignant narcissist. What do you think will happen when someone possesses two personality extremes all at once? Watch until the end as I reveal to you 8 signs of a malignant narcissist. Number 1. They use, abuse, and discard people. A malignant narcissist has a long history of using, abusing, and discarding people who no longer serve a purpose to them. People close to them will frequently notice a pattern of broken relationships and friendships. Family members and significant others can also get included in these discarded people by a malignant narcissist. Malignant narcissists don't have any limitations or exceptions in abusing people. They seek people they think they can gain from and will do it by whatever means. Malignant narcissists may think people are just toys they can have fun with and discard when they get bored of them. Their thought process goes either from black to white. There are no gray areas. There is no room for consideration. Their logic works with ease for malignant narcissists, but is hard for the one on the receiving end. Their minds are full of cruel and vicious thoughts. After all, to be called the quintessence of evil, they should be able to play the part well, right? Number 2. In rigorous pursuit of power. Malignant narcissists are frequently hungry for power and obsessed with acquiring more of it. You can often see them competing for jobs that give them this power. And they also form relationships with people who are vulnerable enough for them to have complete control over them. Narcissists have an extreme need for positions of power to make them feel worthy because they cannot find the power within themselves. The pleasure they get when they hold power over someone or a crowd is too addictive for them that sometimes they might go overboard and hurt their target. Extracting fear from others can be amusing for them too. Dealing with malignant narcissists is close to interacting with a psychopath. The most vital thing to remember is not to let malignant narcissists think you are fun to play with, a prey they can stomp on many times. As much as possible, if you can walk calmly away from them without letting them sense any fear, then you'll be good. Number 3. Expects to have the best treatment. Every narcissist expects to get hailed as a priority by other people, while antisocial people hate the crowd. Now, imagine how would a malignant narcissist expects to be treated by other people. Have you seen that part in the movies when someone of power walks into the packed hallways and people fall in line on the sides to clear the path for the person in question? That's how I can picture it. The balance of distance and admiration is present, and malignant narcissists will soak in that feeling of impenetrable regal. If you witness this scenario, letting your head down low is the best choice. Number 4. They take your every action as personal. There is no such thing as an innocent mistake, oversight, or other explanation in the malignant narcissist's world. Most of the time, when you get their order wrong or laugh at them in a joking way could trigger them, which causes them to be angry and violent towards you. It may be due to their high sense of self-importance. But when someone does not do what the malignant narcissists expect, the latter will take it as a personal offense. Even staring at them for a long time can cause them to act out. A malignant narcissist's judgment is either black or white, foe or ally, winner or loser. But it's still too hard to understand when you see them execute their so-called judgment towards other people. I guess understanding how they see things aren't enough. We must also be able to conclude how they will react. That way, you can get away from their list of targets. Number 5. They thirst for revenge. We all know that narcissists are competitive people. When someone dares to challenge them, they will surely destroy that person. Malignant narcissists, on the other hand, breathe on revenge. Considering this, We can think of malignant narcissists as incarnate vengeful spirits. They take pleasure in hurting people mentally or physically and lack remorse for harming them. The cause for this may have come from their extreme aggression and violence. Understanding why they have become like this could take years. And how can you understand someone who is always on the verge of losing themselves? But a broken and traumatizing childhood is always a good guess. Attempting to treat them as human beings is a noble thing to do. But continuing to do so when you're already being taken advantage of is a foolish thing to do. Number 6. They aren't ever at fault. When a malignant narcissist gets caught in the act of beating up someone, they wouldn't ever own up to their mistakes. It doesn't matter who confronted them. Whether someone of power or the police, they will not take the blame. Intimidation also doesn't work when used to make them admit their sins. Instead, malignant narcissists would blame the victim for being so annoying. They would pick on the appearance or behavior of the victim and make it the reason for their actions. It may be an acceptable reason for malignant narcissists, but not for us. The fact that they are self-righteous doesn't also help. They're as complicated as a person could ever get. I say avoid the likes of them at all costs. Number 7. Breaking all sorts of laws. When malignant narcissists reach the point of no return, they will become what the authorities are afraid of: psychopaths. For malignant narcissists, breaking laws isn't just a fun thing to do, but it's the best thing they can do. The best to make them feel a sense of fulfillment. When malignant narcissists embrace their evilness, they can become the scariest and most wanted men in town. They take breaking laws seriously, seeing their schemes as their art, their magnum opus. That is why when malignant narcissists commit a crime, they will swiftly improve, which is probably why the authorities have a hard time chaining them. As earlier as you can spot a malignant narcissist, you must alert the authorities about them. Number 8. No one can ever spot their insecurities. Narcissists are deeply insecure, but a malignant narcissist will never show these insecurities to others. When malignant narcissists feel threatened or insecure, they become defensive, lashing out, shutting down, or even destroying relationships. In addition, they frequently conceal insecurities behind a mask of arrogance. Malignant narcissists may be scarred and hurt deep inside, but that doesn't make them weaker. Instead, their hate fuels the rage they've been throwing at people. When negativity surrounds the malignant narcissists, they will not get swallowed by them. Instead, narcissists will absorb the negativities and harness them how they want to. They may be someone who's broken deep inside, but their skins are too thick to crack. That means no one can ever get into the defenses of a malignant narcissist. If they can, there's no shore of returning. For malignant narcissists will do their best to get rid of those who have cracked their secrets. The bottom line is, malignant narcissists wouldn't let someone in their comfort zone. The hardest part is that malignant narcissism is not an official psychiatrist diagnosis. That is why it may be hard to identify them from the crowd. However, the term originated from a social psychologist. Many have attempted to develop a scale based on it, but this has yet to be successful. Although it is still an ongoing study for psychiatry, malignant narcissism is predominant in law enforcement and self-help communities. So don't act rashly if you've spotted a malignant narcissist. Calmly go to the closest self-help communities or authorities that can help you deal with a malignant narcissist. Did you find this video informative? Let us know in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. It helps us a lot. Watch this next video over here.